have a little bit of fun today. I apologize in advance for touching on the same topic for the third consecutive video, but this story's dominating the news cycle. Literally, there's just not much else to talk about. There's not much else going on. I'm going to try and push 2 videos out today to make up for the one I missed on Thursday morning. But before we get into everything, let me take a brief second to thank you guys once again. The channel is on fire right now. We are closing in on 26,000 subscribers. We have added 2,600 new subscribers in the month of June, with 800 of them being added just in the last week. Most videos now are averaging around 10,000 views a video. We're on pace for 900,000 views in the month of June. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. YouTube is pushing the hell out of my content, and the reason that they're doing that is because you guys watch the entirety of every video. You like every video, you comment. I see videos on YouTube. The channel will have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They might have 50, 60, 70,000 views on a video and just 300 comments. My channel will have 13, 14,000 views, close to 500 comments. You guys consistently light up the comment section. The algorithm sees all the activity on the channel and they push it to potential viewers. So keep up the good work. Keep sharing the videos, liking, commenting, all that good shit. Just basically keep doing what you're doing. It does not go unnoticed. I remember when I started out, I thought reaching 10,000 subscribers was unattainable. Now I'm hoping to hit 50,000 by the end of the year. And we still have a long way to go, but we have come a long way together. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, we're going to have fun today. The last couple of days, we have talked about the reactions of athletes in the mainstream sports media to the overturning of Roe versus Wade. Today, we're going to talk about the stormtroopers, the foot soldiers, the people at the bottom of the ladder. I have explained before the weekly schedule of your average social justice warrior. Every Wednesday, they come together to participate in the weekly woke bath. They wash themselves in the woke soap with the woke rag, also known as Deadspin. They get themselves nice and clean, only to become filthy again. I am not lying when I say on here all the time that these people are the filthiest, the nastiest, the grossest, the most disgusting people in the country. Today, I'm going to show you examples of exactly what I'm talking about. All of my young people out there with naive aspirations of becoming the next Megan Rapinoe, with aspirations of becoming the next broom rider at ESPN, what I'm about to show you is the likely outcome of your future. As predicted, filthy fucks across the country have taken to the streets in major cities to participate in what they call peaceful protest. Clearly, us normal people and members of Woke United Methodist, we have different definitions of a peaceful protest. The civil rights protest in the 1960s, peaceful protest. The Orange Revolution in Ukraine almost 20 years ago, peaceful protest. Just because a protest isn't violent doesn't mean it's peaceful. If you have the threat of violence, like, I don't know, protesting outside the homes of Supreme Court justices, trying to intimidate them into doing what you want them to do, that is not a peaceful protest. Last weekend, a group of protesters gathered outside the home of Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett. Now, when the mainstream media reports on shit like this, they make it seem like this massive gathering of protesters, when in reality, it's 40, maybe 50 shit fucks wallowing in their sweat and filth, happy it's not Wednesday so they aren't required to bathe. Let me show you what your public school system is producing. Here is a group of young women outside the home of Amy Coney Barrett. Roll the film.
So now that you put these outfits on, does it make you feel any kind of way?
It makes me feel terrified.
Yeah, but also powerful. And like we're doing something important, because this is what a lot of women are going through. People are actually dying and bleeding out because they can't get a safe abortion.
And this is the terrifying visual of what America is going to look like. It's the terrifying visual that children are giving birth to children. They're being forced to against their will.
Hell no! Post-Roe! Hell no! Overturn Roe! Hell no! Post-Roe! Hell no! Rise up for abortion! Rise for abortion!
do my best not to shit all over these kids. For one, they've already publicly humiliated themselves by wearing those ridiculous costumes. Obviously, they have been shopping in the closet of Jemele Hill. But two, I don't necessarily blame these kids. I blame the school system, and it's possible that we should be blaming the parents. I hold off blaming the parents because kids that age, they have a tendency to believe the opposite of what their parents believe, just to be rebellious. But this is what they're learning in school. This is what they're learning on social media. Women are bleeding out. They are dying. They don't have access to safe abortions. Are you out of your fucking mind? Someone please give me one instance of a woman bleeding out in the last 48 hours because she didn't have access to an abortion clinic. Give me one example of that happening. They also claim children are being forced against their will to give birth to children. This is another example of the mentality of entitlement. This mentality that you're not responsible for your own actions. There has never been more access to birth control. IUDs, the daily pill, Plan B. They're not hard to find. Hell, you can find some contraceptives at the fucking gas station. These kids are dumb. They have no idea what they're talking about. They are protesting abortion rights by using baby dolls. I guess they're unaware abortion gets rid of babies. It doesn't ensure they're born. But let's keep going because the filth gets even filthier. The young women that I just showed you, they haven't participated in enough weekly woke baths just yet to wash away their beauty and end up looking like Leah Thomas or worst case scenario, Rachel Levine. Take a look at the vile, disgusting filth that littered the streets of Dallas yesterday. I'm going to edit this clip the best that I can. I know some of you have told me in the past that you watch this channel with your teenage kids. This clip shows one filthy fuck wearing no top and nothing but stars over her chest. Now, if this were someone like Heidi Klum, I wouldn't warn you, but this woman looks like she hasn't attended Woke Bath Wednesday in weeks. Like I said, I'll edit the best I can, but here it goes. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. That's one hell of an interesting slogan. My body, my choice. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't these the same people who were pushing for Fauci fucking to be mandated? If I remember correctly, this time last year, social justice warriors wanted us normal people to share in the ecstasy of Fauci fucking. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. They wanted us violated 4 times. We were told Fauci would protect us from the COVID after 1 round of being violated by the lizard. As we found out, the Fauci sauce was 100% ineffective, unless you joined him in his woke bed on a monthly basis. What happened to my body, my choice? Millions of Americans, they were not given a choice to be vaccinated. ESPN is pushing this my body, my choice bullshit right now. The same ESPN that forced Sage Steele to be poked by Fauci. I don't remember Sage Steele being given a choice. Sage, we demand you pleasure the lizard, caress his tail, kiss the lizard mouth. If you refuse, your contract will be voided and you will be fired. This ideology is a constant contradiction. I'll show you another example of what I'm talking about. Check out this. I assume this is a woman. For all I know, she identifies as a toothbrush and infects innocent victims with the woke fungus. She's wearing a nice t-shirt that says, Riot. That's what members of Woke United Methodist call a peaceful protest. It's not considered a peaceful protest unless buildings are being burned, cop cars are flipped over, and human excrements are filling the streets. Now, I want you to pay close attention to what she says, because she casually explains the mentality taught at Woke U. Roll the film.
Do you feel like Roe v. Wade was constitutional in the first place?
I don't care about the Constitution, to be completely honest. I really don't care. I think that what we need to be doing is voting based on this, not having the Supreme Court making decisions about an old-ass document. I don't care.
The shitfuck said it herself. They don't care about the Constitution. Now, that's like saying, I don't care about the foundation of my house. I only care about the decor on the inside. Without the foundation, the decor inside is meaningless. Without the Constitution, America as we know it doesn't exist. It's the foundation on which this country was established. This is why I keep telling you, they want to tear down the foundation and rebuild the country in their image. Then this identifier proves that she has no idea how government works. She has no idea how the system's set up. She says, we should be able to vote on abortion. This should not be decided in the Supreme Court. That's the same fucking thing the Supreme Court said. The overturning of Roe versus Wade takes the power away from the federal government and sends the decision back to each individual state. State officials, they can either pass bills allowing or banning abortion, or they can hold statewide elections and let the people decide. Either way, it will be decided locally instead of nationally. Now let's get to our final shit fuck. I saved the most captivating speaker for last. Check this out.
That we cannot have safe abortions. It is a violation against women of color, black women, trans women. Birthing people does not make any sense. It is disgusting. And it honestly pisses me off that I'm out here today because we have to fight for our rights that they're trying to take away from us. This is some bullshit. And I'm mad as hell that we have to be out here today to fight for women's rights. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Did this whatever the fuck that was, I have no idea of their proper pronouns. I will say, she definitely has the gift of gab. I haven't seen an eloquent speech like that since Barack Obama at the 2004 Democratic Convention. But did I just hear her say trans women are no longer able to have abortions? Is that what she said? Trans women? Last I checked, trans women didn't need to have an abortion because they can't get pregnant. Just because you label them a woman doesn't mean they have the internal organs to get pregnant. At the end of the day, they were still born a fucking man. Now, I know they don't teach this in woke biology, but trans women cannot have babies. All my young people out there who believe the religion of woke, who think it's cool to be a social justice warrior, these are the types of people that represent your movement. I know when you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, it's fun to believe the opposite of what your parents believe, but one day you will grow up and you can follow one of two paths. You can be normal, be accepted by 93% of the population, or you can align yourself with the other 7%. People who don't practice personal hygiene, people who worship grass instead of smoking it, people the rest of us laugh at. Don't be a shit fuck. All right. Going to try and move away from this topic for the video later today. I might talk about the new deal between ESPN and Formula One and compare it to the TV rights deal of the WNBA. I'm not sure just yet, but let me know what you think. Are any of you living in one of these major cities where the filth is taking over the streets? Do you agree that abortion should be decided at the state level instead of the federal level? Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive all notifications from the channel. Best way to contact me is by email at btlkc84@gmail.com, KC_BTL84 on Twitter. I'll see you guys later.